Hello and welcome to this week's Take the Fear Out the Gear with me, Mr. Chumley Warner.
And me, Mr. Jason Bangers, and on the table today is the wonderful Boss Dr Rhythm 550. I had one of these way back, and I'm guessing it was the very early 90s. It would have been about 92, 93.
Yeah,
I bought it off of you.
Oh, right, okay, I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah, and I wish to God I'd never got rid of it. At the time, it was kind of, they're not very, they're not, I wanted it for my duo, but you couldn't stop, start or do drum fills or anything. The SR16 come out, made this thing pretty much useless, but I still think this is the best sounding drum machine that money could buy even today. I think they sound incredible. Now, you've just picked this one up, so tell us about it.
Well, that's right. I was just so excited. I found one on eBay at a good price. They said it all worked and everything, so I bought it. Thought we've got to bring it to you guys and show you the sound, show you what it is. But there's a problem.
In my country there is problem.
A very big problem. So this video is going to be in two stages. We're going to show you what's wrong with it. Hopefully there might be some of you out there with the same problem. We think might be able to fix this, don't we think?
Yeah, there's definitely, I looked on the net and there's people have exactly the same problem with this machine.
So we're going to show you the fault, see if you recognise it. If you've got one of these and you've got this fault, we might be able to help you fix it, okay? So you better put your fingers in your ears because we're going to play it for you. Isn't that right, Si? So
yeah, and you can hear all the hiss and everything because it's just, you're not getting the full level out of the outputs.
No. Do I just hit the start button?
Yeah.
Right, here we go, tubes. That wasn't very pleasant, tubes, was it? So you can imagine Simon was quite disgruntled when he got that home. Luckily enough, he did get a refund, so that part was a touch, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was the people I bought it from were so nice, and
Yeah.
I do appreciate their help. You know, unless you're an engineer or you like us and you can actually possibly fix it, it's the bin, isn't it?
It's a waste of money, and
Yeah.
it wasn't cheap, was it? Let's be honest. It was probably cheap for what they are, but it's still a lot of money, wasn't it?
Yeah. So that was very kind of the people I bought it off.
Should we tell them what you can expect to pay for one of these on eBay? Roughly,
you
what they sell for?
You can expect to pay 50 to 100.
Yeah.
Or
Yes.
somewhere in between 75. So
Yeah.
they're a good price anyway.
You hear them through your speakers. There's just something about them. They sound so much better than an SR16. But SR16 kind of nicked everything these have got and added some little thing. Where they were good was with the stop-start, the drum fill, the tap, tempo. It was brilliant for duos. I had one in a duo. It was fantastic. But these have got a lot of 808 sounds on them, haven't they?
Yeah, and they've also got a lot of sounds from the Roland like R5, R8 drum machines, which were like Roland's big brother to these. So there's 64 sounds on these, and I think you've got something like 64 user patterns and 64 preset patterns. You can do songs and everything on it, and they're a fantastic little drum machine, a piece of history. I first saw one of these in 1990 when I was working at Turnkey. And the Roland rep came in and said, "Oh, look at our new drum machine." I was like blown away. Amazing it was.
So why did you get rid of the one that I bought off you then? You didn't buy an SR16, did you?
I honestly can't remember.
No, I know I give you 50 quid for it all those years
Blimey.
ago, which was quite a lot of money back then.
I think I might have bought a Roland R5, which was like Roland's sort of bigger brother to this. What we can bring you on the show at some point, I've got a Roland R8. So we can bring you that one and do a little show on that. But I suppose we should get back to what's actually wrong with this.
Yeah, what is wrong with it? You've got an idea, haven't you? Let's tell them what you think it is.
So the problem with when I first tested it, both the left and right outputs are really low. So you can just about hear the drums, but there's loads of hiss. Same on the headphone socket, same kind of thing. It's slightly louder, but still loads of hiss. So what we can do, tubes, we can show you. We'll put up a picture now of the circuit board, and if you look on to the left, there's a chip. We'll zoom in on it. I think it's IC 104, which is like an op amp, and we think that's gone because that one amplifies the signal onto the jack sockets. What we've done, we've ordered a chip off eBay for the one we think is possibly faulty, and then what we'll do a video, we'll see if we can fix it, put it in. It's a bit tricky, surface mount components.
Ooh, surface mount.
And then if it does work, if you got the same fault, then you're sorted, and there's a video to show you how to do it.
Don't forget, folks, when you order your chips, make sure you get your salt and vinegar on. Plenty, plenty and plenty. So that's it from this episode of Take the Fear Out of Gear. From me, Jason Bangers, is toodaloo.
And for me, Mr. Chumley Warner, it's goodbye.